next speaker is Jennifer Buckley, and Jennifer is talking about SEAF's gender lens investment journey from SEAF. SEAF, is that how it's pronounced? But no doubt, Jennifer, you'll let me know. SEAF, if I've got that right. So Jennifer, welcome to the stage, and we look forward to hearing your pitch.
It's you were close. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jennifer Buckley, and I lead the Women's Economic Empowerment and Activities for a Global Impact Investor called SEAF. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today about SEAF's gender lens investing journey and our learnings in refining our women's economic empowerment framework over time, as well as how we engage with entrepreneurs around gender equality. Next slide, please. SEAF was established in 1989, and today we have 30 offices across Africa, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. At its heart, SEAF's core focus is on improving local communities through entrepreneurship-focused investments. We believe SMEs are a vital factor in improving local communities and are committed to empowering entrepreneurs to achieve both financial and social success. We also see the importance of developing the entrepreneur ecosystem in the countries where we operate. SEAF doesn't have a dedicated focus on water solutions, but over time we have looked at opportunities in this field. And the most recent one being a water technology company in Bangladesh, which was blending innovative filtration technology with tech-enabled operation and maintenance solutions. We also see investment in water infrastructure as being critical in bridging women's economic empowerment gaps in many countries where we operate. Next slide, please. So turning to our women's economic empowerment programs, gender investment has always been a key impact theme of SEAF, representing 75 of our over 450 investments. But it was only through our partnership with the Australian government's Investing in Women program, which Prachi just talked about in Southeast Asia, that we had the first opportunity to invest in dedicated pool of capital for women. And it's through this program we evolved our approach, which today focuses on women as entrepreneurs, leaders, employees, consumers, as well as role models for gender equality. Role models are essential to closing gender gaps, which is what first led SEAF to develop our gender equality scorecard, enabling us to engage with entrepreneurs around the importance of diversity considerations. This GES tool has now been rolled out across all of our funds in Southeast Asia, Bangladesh, the Caribbean, Central America, Jordan, and in our Refugee and Displaced Population Fund. Next slide, please. COVID-19 has raised the importance of gender norms even further, with the pandemic having a disproportionate impact on women and revealing greater vulnerabilities. Though there is a high female ownership in Southeast Asia, women face a number of additional disadvantages that hamper their potential as entrepreneurs. These include social and cultural norms, gender stereotypes, lack of access to decision-making, and unequal access to resources such as water. It's due to these factors that we've expanded a planned global women's debt fund and are in the process of launching a global COVID-19 response facility for women to ensure entrepreneurs supporting women are provided with the funding and business support they need, both to navigate through the pandemic, but also to prepare for the post-COVID world. Next slide, please. At the core of SEAF's gender program is a woman-centered strategy with a measurement mechanism to track gender equality from screening to due diligence to portfolio management and exit. The Gender Equality Scorecard is the principal tool we use to identify the main opportunities and weaknesses within investments for improving gender equality and company value. It's been developed and seeking input from development finance institutions, field builders, governments, and our peers who have been piloting the tool. It provides a practical and a constructive framework to facilitate conversations with entrepreneurs where gender needs to be addressed in their business and identify leadership teams who are committed to gender equality in areas such as workforce participation or pay equity. Once the company is scored across the 6 gender vectors, improvement plans are prioritized in then detailed gender programs are discussed with the entrepreneurs. And we build these into the longer term value creation plans that we have working with the entrepreneur over time. And I'm excited to say that after a year-long project, we've finally published a detailed gender equality scorecard manual 3 weeks ago. So if you're interested in learning more about this tool, please go on the SEAF website and refer to the Creating Impact section, and you'll see a button there for the Gender Equality Scorecard Manual where you can download it. Next slide, please. Entrepreneur buy-in is key to gender equality and diversity. So our early conversations with entrepreneurs around the GES involve articulating SEAF's conviction that diversity can be a main driver for business performance. We talk to the entrepreneurs around topics such as the role of diversity plays in attracting and retaining talent, boosting morale, improving customer satisfaction. For SEAF, it's vital that the entrepreneurs we work with fully buy into the view that diversity is a means to improve their companies. And in working with the entrepreneurs around COVID response over the past 6 months, we've found the GES has provided us with a framework to consider how we can take difficult decisions around business survival, and the impact of women has been a key influencer in all of these decisions. Next slide, please. Now, when you think about women's economic empowerment and the SDG framework, you probably naturally think about SDG number 5.
1 minute wrap-up warning.
Let's not stop at number 5. Women's economic empowerment we view as essential to delivering all 17 SDGs. And we're working with UNSCAP in this area through the Catalyzing Women's Entrepreneurship Program. Next slide, please. Today, with the support of the Australian government, we've got 6 companies in the SEAF portfolio, 3 in Vietnam, 1 in Indonesia, 2 in the Philippines. Bung Chau Hospital is a maternal care facility in the Mekong Delta, which is making a difference to families in that area receiving high quality healthcare. We have another investment, Kina, in Vietnam, which is supporting Vietnamese parents and children have better access to parenting courses, maths and English education. Next slide, please. So with regard to next steps and SEAF's vision for 2020, we are looking for additional technical assistance support for COVID response. So if you know of any families, offices, foundations or government programs that are particularly interested in this area, we'd love to hear about them. And we're also in the process of looking for an academic partner to do a global rollout of the Gender Equality Scorecard tool. So if you're interested in being part of this program, again, please let me know. Thanks everyone for your time today.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thoroughly terrific pitch, much appreciated.